There it is. You're gonna scare it. Hello, little guy.
We both got drag anchor alarms going on in my bag, or what?
Fox. Oh, you're insane.
That's as far as we go.
Fox, you're a mess. Look at you. Here. Hi, we are Erica and Davy, an adventurous, slightly crazy couple who has taken on the challenge that is a hurricane-damaged catamaran. We have come so far and are beyond happy to be floating once more. Subscribe to our channel to follow our journey. Take a chance. You never know how perfect something may turn out to be.
This is. No, it goes sideways. Ah, it's a single-sided blade.
This video is sponsored by Kamikoto Japanese steel knives. Kamikoto knives are created with years of experience and are made with high-quality Japanese steel using traditional techniques. Each knife is also individually inspected. They are incredibly sharp, and the single beveled edge makes them safe and helps slice a variety of meats, fish, and veggies. For Davy and I, who are not experienced with quality knives, it has made meal prep much easier.
Probably should have got someone that knows how to cut stuff to do it. Are you saying yeah? Well, because we want the what knives to look good instead of being in the hands of a twat. See, look, that's professional. That.
So, I'm probably the worst chef in the world. Maybe I'll actually learn how to chop things. The knives come in a heavy-duty ash wood box, which makes it great for personal use or as a gift. If you are looking for a world-class knife that makes you feel like a chef, even if you aren't, head over to kamikoto.com for more information. Check in the description below for a discount code of $50 off. Kamikoto offers a lifetime guarantee, so they really stand by their products.
I want to see what's in its belly.
Why?
I want to see what you've been eating.
Ew, that's so hard.
I don't know, I think it's some sort of shell in there, I think. It feels really hard.
They eat shells?
I don't know what he's been eating. It's a squid head, I think. Oh, it's the head of another fish. That's how big the fish was that this guy ate.
Ew. That's gross.
And that's all his guts and bits. Alright, can I get that board? I'm going to cut this bit. I might tie some of this onto a line and see if I can attract some sharks.
Fox, it was this way. So we're trying to find the fountain of youth. So it's a well. So this is French wells. So hopefully we can find it.
You need it. You've just turned 29.
Oh.
You're getting old.
Alright, so Davy's hard at work.
Davy's busy.
So Davy flew the drone up in the air to try and find this well, Fountain of Youth. So he was able to see it. It's not too far over that way. It's not actually where it is on Navionics, so it's a bit of a search.
You're going to find the Fountain of Youth. No, the Well of Youth, isn't it?
I think
I'll get it. Yeah. The Well of Youth, because Erica's getting old.
Wait,
And we need to stop that.
that's for Fox.
Otherwise I'm going to have to trade her in for a younger model.
Says
Trying to
the
get
one-
through here before I get beaten.
Says the one who lied about his age when I met him. What do you reckon, Fox?
There's no snakes on this island.
Go on, Fox, you can do it. Adventure dog! So maybe it would have been better to follow along the beach instead of going our way.
I'm still saying I think it might be just in here. I did cheat and use the drone, so...
It's totally coming along the beach. There it is!
Foxy, don't fall in it, whatever you do.
Fox, be careful.
It's not deep.
No?
So this is it?
This is it.
Okay. Doesn't look...
What I was expecting.
We're supposed to get any water out of it. I can't reach that. How much do you need?
Do you feel younger already?
Oh, I do. Can't you just see the wrinkles disappearing?
Huh.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't even know if I want to drink it properly.
Is it rainwater?
Must be. Alright, let's see.
I mean, it's fresh.
Your
Put your hand out.
Your hand must be salty. Ready?
So go ahead.
Put your hand out.
If we get a mevic dysentery, we'll all get it.
Yeah. Well, we've got a few days to sit around and wait out the weather anyway.
So if we all get the squits,
Is it
it'll be
salty? Or is it just our
because my
skin?
hand.
Yeah.
I think it's just my hand.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same, but
I've also got sand on my hand.
it's fresh.
Do you want to give some to Fox?
I have a hunch it'd be worse if she got a mevic dysentery.
Lick it.
Go!
She'll never get old now. God, it was not easy to find really in the bushes. Glad we had the drone.
You don't want to drink puddle water?
I've tasted it. I'm definitely feeling younger, but can I get some real water, please?
I think.
Okay, so we got back to the boat after being on the beach. The tide is turning and they do say there's a strong current in here. So the boat is doing some very weird things. It's kind of spinning around in circles and we're kind of getting the waves on the back of the boat, so it's really strange. The bridle is doing something funny. So Davy wants to install the new bridle that we have. Because it actually has a shackle instead of just a little hooky thing that we have to keep on with cable ties. So he's working on that at the moment, even though it's weird swelly. The wind right now is supposed to be doing northwest, which I think is true. It should switch around to north soon. So it's when we go like side on to the waves, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. But I'm glad we're in here as opposed to just out on the open. Because if it's this uncomfortable in here, I don't know what it would be like out there. What do you think?
I'll be fine. I'm going to get the new bridle on though because it's stronger. It is a bit weird, that's for sure. Keep an eye on the dinghy.
Yeah.
I'll sort the bridle out.
Not that I'm stressed or anything, but it is a bit weird. So we just want to make sure that we have the strongest equipment out there. Great time to change the bridle. We knew we needed to do this, but we thought we were going to do it when it was nice and calm. Whatever. I have you in the bathroom, so I'm going to try and see. So the chain's going straight down, and then the new bridle is that white line out there. I can't really show you this side. But the old one was that red one, and that's what we had in loop run for the longest time. So this white one is definitely stronger. Fox is hiding in her box because she doesn't like it. I'm talking to the camera.
Ah, sorry.
So-
I heard you talking. I couldn't hear a word. I was outside in the wind.
So what do you think?
Yeah,
Weird?
that's good. That's better. I mean, we've got the long bridle on. It's like a 25-foot bridle, which has been recommended to me by a long-term catamaran owner. So we made that bridle together, thinking to put it on, but we didn't want to put it on in Luperon because of the yucky water. And then it's been like, yeah, I'll do that. And then all of a sudden we've got the old bridle on and the conditions like this. I was like, I'd really like to have the big strong bridle on instead of that flimsy bit of rope. So we've managed to do the exchange now. Was planning on doing it in calm waters, but it worked
I
absolutely
said
fine.
the same sort of thing. Yeah, Fox is hiding in her box. She doesn't like it.
Yeah. We got the sun coming straight there into the camera.
Yeah. Let's turn.
Can I have some dinner?
Are you hungry?
Mm.
Come on. Whew. We're going exploring.
Exploring time, guys. So there's a beautiful creek here, but we're in Snakes. So we're gonna follow that, see how far it goes till we get to a dead end, and then afterwards we're gonna go looking for some cannons when the tide's a little bit higher.
Wait, what are we barking at?
No.
She wants me to throw in the
What's that bird?
French Wells is a beautiful spot, and it is one of the only options for when a cold front comes through. Besides the boat being thrown around with the strong current, it has been a good place to be. We try and stay off the boat during the change of tide because that is the least comfortable time. After exploring the mangrove rivers, we wanted to check out the remains of an old British fort. And there is even an old cannon on the point called Gun Point. Let's check it out. Look at all the conch shells.
Surely it should point out to sea, at least. And secondly,
What's that?
what would it shoot at?
It's so shallow.
It's so shallow in here. It's like, man of war's coming. Don't worry, hit ground. It's not coming anymore. It's only what, 5, 6 foot deep over there at your best. Coming in from that way, it's like 2, 3 foot deep for a while. Okay.
Well, not too bad. Do we need another hurricane damaged boat?
This is just extreme.
So we found out the local knowledge before we included this boat in the video. So it was a derelict boat. It was not manned when it washed ashore, and it was Hurricane Joaquin that came through in 2015 that pushed her up onto the rocks. So Davy, what do you reckon? Up for a project?
Nah, I'll pass on this one.
So the normal water level is all the way down there. You can imagine how big of a storm it was to bring this boat all the way up onto the rocks up here. The water level and the surge must have been enormous.
And it must have come in on weather, I reckon, from there. It's scattered parts in this direction.
That's kind of cool. Let's see.
But don't we need... I could go screw to under the table.
Yeah.
And then...
Don't we have a bottom?
The bottom's already there, but it's not as wide. This is like 4 inch and that's only 3. But I could find something. I might be able to adapt something with this to make...
And clean it up a bit.
Of course, clean it up. So that's
Look at that! We might have a table
we might be able
outside!
to have an outside saloon table.
Awesome! What do you find?
An emergency bilge pump. I wonder how much action that got before it hit land.
Alright, so behind me there is there's like a wall from a British fort. And there's the cannon that we showed you earlier. So doing some research, this place is called French Wells. So there's French pirates who dug some wells on the other side, and then the British built a fort here to protect these waters from piracy. And this was back in the 1800s, I believe, but I'll double check those dates. But it's a beautiful spot. I don't know how many big pirate ships would come in here, but you never know. So here's to more metal detecting, and we'll see what else we find. So we didn't find anything interesting besides the cannon. There was lots of rust around, so it gave a lot of interference onto the metal detector. Good girl, Foxos! What you doing? Alright, so we are on the move. We've spent the past few days here in French Wells. There's two schools of thought on this. So it has been a very beautiful spot. There's lots to explore, and it's quite pretty. However, it wouldn't be my first choice of anchorage because there's such a huge current, because it's a small little inlet. So there's about 3 knots of current. So your boat kind of plays around, and when you get wind against tide, it's a pain in the ass, and you do these big circles, and it's really not comfy. And I'm actually really excited to be moving out. Pulling up the anchor was a nightmare because it was this way, that way, here, there, everywhere. So we got that up safe and sound. There's a big clump of seaweed that we're gonna have to deal with before we drop it again. But it's been a nice protection spot for this northeast wind that we had that was really strong. So I'm happy with that, but happy to be moving on. So what do you reckon, Davy?
Hey, morning guys. Yeah, anchors are up. Not our favourite spot in the world, but fantastic place for a blow. I think if we come back here, we'll probably anchor on the outside, unless we have to do like we did this time. It was because it was coming out the north, but absolutely stunning area though. Anyway, I'm going to get us through this cut, so I'm going to leave you to it.
Alright, so if you remember, when we came through this cut, it was, the lowest we saw was 7.4. So fingers crossed it's about the same on that on the way out, because we only draw 4 foot. So fingers crossed. We have our buddy boat close on our tail, so we're going to be relaying some of the depths to them. So hopefully with their 6 foot keel he'll be alright.
I don't think we'll see much shallower than about 8.4 because it is high tide and it's a reasonably high tide. It's about 2 foot today.
So we haven't run the engines for a couple of days because we've been in one spot, which has been nice.
Hot water showers tonight.
So hot water showers!
It's the small things in life.
Yeah, it's the little things in life, guys. Ah! I'm so excited.